Now let us see what is the effect of depth. So we know m is equals to volume into density. If suppose our body is kept at a certain depth h, okay, I'm taking depth as h, please don't get confused. I'm taking the value of depth as height, so this depth is height, okay. H, I'm taking it as h, so I know this whole distance is radius, okay. If the whole distance is r and this is h, then this distance will be r minus h. That is what I have taken here in this diagram. So I am going to find what is the mass of this ball, okay. I'm considering what is the mass of this ball, so that will be volume into density. What is the volume? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Here r is nothing but r minus h, because we are considering this small ball, not that big one. So r minus h whole cube into density. F is equals to g m dash m by r plus h, r minus h square. Why we are writing like this? We know F is equals to gmm by r square. So here m dash, why we are taking m dash? Because we are considering that small ball's mass. And what is that mass? Small m, that is the body which we are taking, and it is at the distance from the center of the earth. What is the distance of that small mass? That is re minus h whole square. Okay, now how I am writing this? We have already seen value of m dash, that is equals to 4 by 3 pi r minus h whole cube into rho. So that is what I am writing. M dash, instead of m dash I am writing this one, okay. And this small m I am writing here, and I have missed the g, so g will be there, okay. R minus h whole square, that is here. Now this is equals to 4 by 3 pi r 4 by 3 pi g r minus h rho into m. So this and this goes, so only r minus h will be left. So this is the force. Now we also know F is equals to mg dash. What is g dash? Acceleration due to gravity at that point, so g dash. So that is also force only. So now we are equating these two, this and this, okay. So for mg dash is equals to 4 by 3 pi g r minus h rho m, same this one. And if the body is at surface, that is, so we have taken this distance is h, sorry. So if this is the center of the earth, then this will be radius, and if our body of mass m is here, then this is height, then this will be r minus h, okay. This will be r minus h and this will be h. Now if the body is at surface, that is if the body is here, then we can say there is h is equals to 0, okay. If the body is at surface, then there is no value of height, okay. Height will be, that is h will be 0, then mg will be equals to 4 by 3 pi g r into rho into m, okay. Now let us equate g and g dash. So now we are not equating, we are just dividing these two things, g dash by g. So g dash by g will be equals to what? 4 by 3 pi g, and 4 by 3 pi g will be going, so it is re minus h by r, simple, re minus h by r. Now we are getting the expression for gravitation, acceleration due to gravity at certain depth. G dash is equals to g into 1 minus h by r, where h is the depth. We have to understand it is the depth, okay. That is from the surface what distance it is present, so that is depth, h by r. So this only we have to remember, this we are going to use in the question, so we have to remember this expression only. So that is g dash equals to g into 1 minus h by r. So g dash will be less than g, because you see g dash is equals to g minus gh by r, okay. So there is a value of g, again we are substituting some quantity, sorry, we are subtracting some quantity, g minus gh by r. So definitely g dash will be lesser than g. So what we can say, as we go down below the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity decreases, whether it is going up or whether it is coming down, going down the surface of the earth, acceleration due to gravity will decrease only. So now let us see the different cases while we are going at certain depth. If h equals to r, okay, what does that mean? I will draw a diagram here. If this is the earth and if this is the where the body is placed, then we have seen the depth is h and this distance will be r minus h. Now if h equals to r, that is if this height equals to radius, that means the body is at the center. Okay, then we know what is the value of g dash. G dash is equals to, I'll write it somewhere here, g dash is equals to g into 1 minus h by r. Okay, now if that h equals to r, then h by h will be equals to 1. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. So what is that g dash? That is equals to 0. So what does it mean? For the center of the earth, value of g is 0. Acceleration due to gravity at the center of the earth is 0. Now at the surface of the earth, so we have already seen using the previous case formula at the surface it is only g. Okay, let us see from this. At the surface we know h is equals to 0, that is this height, there is no depth because we are at surface, so value of h will be 0 only. So g dash is equals to g into 1 minus h by r. So h is 0, so g dash will be equals to g. Okay, now let us see this one. G dash is equals to g into 1 minus h by r. This is the expression for finding acceleration due to gravity at certain depth. So g dash minus g g dash is equals to g into h by r. Okay, g dash minus g minus g dash will be equals to g h by r. That is, see, g minus g dash, that will be equals to minus gh by r. What does this minus symbol represents? It represents the decrease in the value of g at depth h. Okay, so we have to understand whether it is going up or whether it is coming down the surface of the earth, there will be decrease in the value of acceleration due to gravity. So now let us see an important thing. If g reduces by amount y% in going h depth below the surface, then it will reduce by 2y% in going same height above the surface of the earth. Okay, let us see how is that. At height h, okay, we know what is the value of decrease in the gravity, decrease in the value of g, that is 2gh minus r. If it is at the depth h, then it is gh by r. Okay, so I'm bringing this g down. So g minus g dash by g equals to 2h by r. Here also, so here g minus g dash is equals to by g equals to by g equals to only h by r. So here you can see at height the decrease in g is 2 times the decrease in g at a certain depth. So that is what is being said. If y reduces by y amount in going depth h below the surface, so if g minus g dash by g, if this is equals to y, then g minus g dash by g for a height, it will be equals to 2y, because h by r equals to y we have taken. So 2h by r equals to 2y. So that is what they have said, below the surface of the earth, then it will reduce by 2y amount in going same height above the surface of the earth.